Welcome back to Eastleaf Sixers. I gotta be hyped because it's gotta be hype about something. Oh man, it was a dogfight. I ain't gonna lie. I thought we had it there for a second and we gave it away.
Mm,
My
yes.
biggest question: why were you missing Danny Green that bad? He
I
is
wasn't
the
missing
top
him for long.
dog of the Donut Brothers.
Well, at least you got Shake out of the Donut Club.
Barely.
I know, right?
Danny Donuts was nicknamed by me and Jen a long time ago. We agreed to Danny Donuts.
Yeah,
He is the kingpin of the group.
he is. He's number one. So yeah, it started off great. Definitely thought we were gonna win, but then once Bones Highland had three pointers in a row, I knew the momentum had shifted and was pretty sure that was it.
All right, I've made a decision.
What?
I've already named one guy whose name is no longer allowed on this podcast. Y'all know who it is. He plays for the Miami Heat. And now we have a new member that I don't want to ever hear his name again, and that is Bones Highland. I don't want to
Wait,
hear his
what's
name
the
no more.
one on the Heat?
Go ahead,
Can you
Jose.
tell me what it rhymes with?
Distant. Yeah. Fabe Distant.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. No, definitely.
I think
Definitely.
that was clutch. I didn't know what you almost had me there for a second.
Man, I tell you what, it was hard to watch at the end there. I was on the edge of my seat just going, defend. Defend.
Nobody was defending that kid from down the
I
street.
know. He was like wide open every time. He gets you once, shame on you. But you know what? He got you 4 times. Killing me. I'm dead. I mean, I don't really care. I didn't think they were going to win this game yesterday after that Orlando game. I started getting a good feeling today that they would win, though. But either way, I still feel like Joel won the Battle of the Bigs. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you want to take a moral victory, then I'm gonna have to agree. I just wanted that win.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to send them home on a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, true. But I think we split the series. We beat them without Embiid before, which is crazy, but I don't know who else was playing at that time.
Nobody.
I mean, on the Denver side.
Well, Jokic definitely played.
So that stink.
Yeah, we don't get no more victories around here, Blake. It sucks. We got killed by that bench. I'm sorry. Denver's bench crucified this team today.
I don't know if it was Denver's bench or if it was our bench sucking so much.
No, our bench sucks, but their bench put up 51 points. That's half of it.
So you went for that 20.
That's almost half of their. That's
BG.
almost half of their total points. So we got destroyed by that bench.
I want to know what was going on in Doc's mind during the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, having Niang in instead of Matisse when we clearly needed the defense, and he clearly had it going. Anybody?
I don't know what to say. I'm just lost for
I
words
think
right now.
BG's just in shock.
Yeah.
He hasn't said a thing.
I figured if I stayed like this long enough, they would think I was frozen, so they wouldn't expect me to say nothing. That's what I was going for, man.
Well, now that you're not frozen, go ahead and elaborate.
Bro, I asked for one thing, man. I just said support and cast support. Bench, give us 25. That's all I wanted was 25.
Right.
I wanted to be wrong so bad, but I knew it was going to happen.
Right. So Jamar says offense, Jen. Yeah, I totally get it. But we had 4 offensive dudes in there. 4 guys that could get shots with Tobias and James and Joel and Tyrese. They needed a defender in there. The man had it going. It's not like he was 0 points doing nothing. He had like 6 steals. I didn't need scoring. I needed defense. We can go back on that all you want.
I think Glenn.
We needed defense.
I think Glenn did a pretty good job with the rotations today. We just couldn't defend that kid. That kid killed us.
Anyway, so what's the over unders, BG?
I went 2-1. Everybody else went 1-2.
No, that's not true.
That is true. Don't you ever test my statisticianness. Embiid 33.5. You chose the over. Everybody chose the over. We all got that. Embiid 12.5 rebounds. Everybody took the over except for BG. So
Boy, wait. I'm supposed to be 2-1, Pop.
Okay.
I picked under on the bench.
I picked under on the bench.
Listen, guys. Listen. Embiid didn't have 12.5 rebounds, and all of y'all chose over.
Right. So that's the one we got wrong.
That's the only one we got wrong.
And then the bench. Oh yeah, y'all right.
Oh, see, you over here shaving points. You fired.
I'm sorry.
Hold up.
Everybody got.
Glad I decided to go.
I'm recalculating. Everybody has the Embiid 33.5 rebounds. I was the only one to get it, so I'm 2. And then I lost the. Yeah, y'all right. Everybody
2-1, Pop.
Everybody 2-1. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Damn, he trying to glaze us. You see that?
Look, man. Glaze only feels right today for Donut Brother return of Danny Green. That was like watching him play basketball makes my stomach hurt.
Listen, I was sitting there watching him play, and I was like, why in God's name did Brian call for this man? You put the Danny symbol up in the air like if it was Gotham City. He came to your calling and didn't put nothing up.
It wasn't just me. It was a lot of people saying that we missed Danny. So don't put it on me.
I didn't miss Danny. I was just making fun of him because he was out because he had a cut on his finger.
Can we be honest with each other that this could be a reality as much as our starting lineup is good? Can we be honest with each other?
It really depends on the matchup. It
doesn't make put like this. I'm not comfortable right now, is what I'll say. I won't say I agree with this comment, but I won't say this is a crazy take. This isn't a crazy.
We're third seed still. We're still the third seed.
And guess what? The teams that could be 6 are all really good. Everybody that can be 6, because that's who we would play. We would play the 6 seed. Can all be somebody dangerous. I'm not saying that I'm picking against
we're good. We're in the third seed.
Jen, listen to what I said. I said I'm not saying I agree with the comment. I'm just saying this could be a reality. We can't act like it's not a fact when we lose 51-14 with our bench. Like this.
The last time we went out in the first round,
in second place. In second place, there's a super, super high chance we got to see Brooklyn, right, in the first round.
I don't want second place. We're good in third. Sticking to third.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Toronto will not beat them, bro.
Toronto very well could beat them because Kyrie can't play.
Kyrie can't play, but that'll be probably the only reason why.
But I'm not caping for Brooklyn. But if you tell Kevin Durant you have to play one game to get into the playoffs, he is not losing. I'm just being honest with y'all. That is not a normal basketball player. If you say a play-in game for Kevin Durant, he will not, I repeat, will not lose to the Toronto Raptors. In a series, maybe. In a one-and-done play-in game, Kevin Durant will not lose to Toronto. He won't. That'll be a game we'll see him put up 60. I'm just being honest. I know this is a Sixers podcast, but we got to be real with each other.
Yo, I don't like more victories, but I got to give at least a flower bud to Thibault. He was all over the place. Defensively, he was all over the place. Somebody got to scrounge up, start a GoFundMe, and get that man out of jail because them 6 steals, that's a felony.
That's what I'm saying. Why was he out when it mattered?
You know
Doesn't
what?
make any sense.
You know what I want to see more of though? When you look at the stat line, it looks good.
Mm,
24, 11, and 9. 11 for 12 from the free throw line, 6 for 11 from the field. But I need you to be more aggressive early, Harden. I just really need you to stop.
Yeah.
I get it. You tired of the selfish moniker. We get it. Just go get us a bucket sometimes, man. Just go get us a bucket sometimes.
I was yelling at Harden the entire game. Honestly, I was yelling at him the entire game.
Look.
Just being like, dude, shoot the ball.
Look, read
Just
that.
like that. Yeah, well, he's got that thing on his calf, right?
There's a possibility. There's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so maybe Joel too. Now that he just bruised his freaking tailbone. Thank you, freaking Green.
What's up?
Yo, seriously. I've always been a fan of DeMarcus Cousins, and I hated that he kind of got put in a bad situation once he got hurt because he was on his way to a max contract, a super max contract. Got hurt, came back. Prove it contract, got hurt, came back, and he's been in and out of the league, in and out of different cities. But man, he was playing dirty tonight. Like some of the stuff he was doing is like, yo, stop, yo, you gonna get somebody hurt. Like it's not cool. I know every team needs a goon, but come on.
Yeah, all the mad. You see Harden push his arm out the way.
Yeah, with this professional basketball, man,
before
you
that
can't keep doing
confrontation
stuff like that to professionals, man. He was playing dirty. It was one play that he got a guy open for 3. He hip checked Thibault. Like it was the hardest screen I've ever seen, and it was dirty. The one that they called wasn't as bad as the one that they didn't call. The one that they didn't call was bad. The one that they called, okay, it was definitely offensive. But the one that they didn't call, I'm just like, yo, he's trying to hurt people. Like that's not cool, man. Seriously.
We absolutely were playing against the refs tonight, and I don't care how many times we got to the foul line. There were just as many times where there were fouls that weren't called. And that's a bunch of crap.
But the thing is, Berg, they are playing man. Is just they play such a soft man. Nobody tries to get around the screen except for Maxey and Thibault. So if you put anybody else in that action, it turns into a switch for Embiid, and Embiid ain't going out there. Embiid's not going out there to contest the 3. He's just not going out there. He's not going to go on the island with a guard. So it gets to the point where if it's not Maxey defending or Thibault defending, they letting the pick happen, and Embiid just standing there. I don't know if that's Embiid's fault or if that's the defender's fault for not trying to fight around the screen. I love Maxey tries every time. Thibault tries every time. But anybody else is just like, oh, yeah, go ahead. And then Embiid on the island, and he not trying to be taken away from the basket so far that the dudes wind up being wide open. Yes, they did suck tonight.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times Joel tried for like a 10-footer and missed. I'm like, just go to the basket. It's right there. It's like.
But the thing is, Jen, how many of those did he go for and miss? What was higher, the amount that he went for and missed, or the amount that he had and didn't take it? Like it was so many times he had his little free throw shot and just passed it up. I'm like, bro, shoot, that's your spot. Like you don't miss that shot very often. He did miss a couple of them today, though. Like, I was getting mad. He was back of the rim every time. But I'm not blaming tired legs, but I can imagine his legs is tired after last night.
Yeah.
But Niang shot horrible too. He tried. I'll give him that, but he shot horrible.
Tired legs are one thing. Danny didn't have tired legs, and he shot like shit. So
pure crap, man. Oh my goodness. Did we get enough from Tobias? Yes, no, 10 points. He only shot 9 times.
Hell no.
Okay, I was asking.
No,
I don't feel like
no.
You know what? I feel like if I don't notice his presence, then no. I mean,
no, 10 points is unacceptable.
I don't remember him. I remember him
going
to me a couple of times to the basket hard, which was good. Getting fouled, but that was about it.
To me, 14 points at least. You don't give me 14 points, everything else is unacceptable. Not for him. No way.
I do this every time, and I'm starting to think maybe I'm the analytics guy, guys, because I keep bringing it up. I keep saying I'm not the analytics guy, and then I look at this stat line, and it baffles me. Everybody in Denver's starting lineup had a negative plus minus. Everybody in our starting lineup.
No,
that's what I'm saying. No, I know, Jose. All I'm saying is our starters beat their starters. We lost this game to the bench.
Yeah,
we lost this game to the bench. Point blank. Period.
Yep.
Everybody on their bench had a double figure plus minus.
Will not be said who had like 17 points. Named Hone Spyland.
Oh, this was a hard one, y'all. This was a hard one.
Yeah, I didn't want to come up here and do this, but for y'all, look, I'm here.
Right when we was about to start, I was like, "Hey, did you send a link to Jen?" He said, "Man, after losses, she probably don't want to come on."
True. That is not a lie. But I got to get over that. Well, hopefully I don't have to get over it because that would mean that we are losing a lot, right?
Danny Banana Head Green. He's a donut brother, Jay. He's a donut brother. Danny Donuts is his nickname. You got to catch up like mustard. We got nicknames for people out here.
And Krispy Kreme Korkmaz.
He did his job today. Krispy Kreme donut on the minutes. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I'll take it.
He definitely did his job by not coming in the game.
He was definitely a good water boy today. I can appreciate what he did for the bench today. I'll tell you that much. But man, what tell me what could. I know we can't change the past. But what do you think could have won this game? If one thing you could change. No, I'm not going to say that. No, because you're going to take the easy route. Anything but the bench. Anything but the bench. What could have changed to win this game?
The benches will let us down.
Jose, I know that. I'm just saying I don't want any of us to take the obvious answer because if we all would change the bench, we all would change the bench.
Dude, they missed a lot of open shots. They shot us out the gym today. We got shot out the gym.
This is gonna sound contrary to what it should be, but I feel like we played better when Jokic was on the court than when Boogie was on the court. I feel like, I don't know. For the first half of the game, Jokic wasn't doing anything. He wasn't shooting anything. And he wasn't doing anything on defense.
That's exactly what I said, Pat. I just want him to be aggressive early.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Not even just early, but just be aggressive through the whole thing, man. Stop this pass first mentality you got going, get your teammates going. They're not good enough. Okay, that's why you're here. Why do you think Embiid is like in the scoring champion realm right now? Because he's the one that's been scoring all the points because everybody else kind of stinks.
I don't. We actually shot pretty good from the free throw line, 81.3%, 26 for 32. That was pretty well.
You took the words out of my mouth. I had to look. I was like, we definitely shot more free throws than them. They shot 13
we shot well from the free throw line. That, as a matter of fact, that free throw percentage right there kept us in the game. When we didn't shoot that good, we would have got slaughtered.
Yeah, they only shot 13 for 20. We definitely killed them on the free throw line. This was a tough one, man. God.
Mm-hmm. I am giving my flowers to Joel, though. Even
now if you're gonna say clutch free throws, because Embiid missed a few, Harden missed a few.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're gonna say, you gotta specify that part. That's definitely true. I saw a few key free throws. Didn't Joel miss two? Who missed two? There was somebody missed two late in the game.
Tobias missed two. Joe missed that one when he had the flagrant. He missed this first one and made the second.
Yeah, I know. I seen. I was just so pissed off. Well, you get to the free throw.
Maxey also missed one late. I remember Maxey missed one late.
Yeah, Maxey's hit the front of the rim. I remember that one.
But
gotta make those free throws.
Again, no moral victories. However, we've been begging for a fast start, and we got a fast start tonight. If that matters,
right?
We lost, but at least we cleaned something up tonight. We cleaned something up.
Yeah, I was saying to myself while I was watching the game, it's been a while since we've let go of a victory, of a lead. It's been a while since we let a lead go and lost the game. I didn't say it out loud. I just thought it. But then, of course, tonight we did.
I don't think we got slaughtered by a bench all season like this. I don't think we have. I think this bench right here came and beat us like we old. Like they was playing like they played for the Nets.
So I don't know. We've got 15 more games to clean it up.
We
I don't
need
know.
Milwaukee to lose this game tonight so we could jump back up to second. That's all I know. We didn't do our part, so we need Milwaukee to lose tonight. I know that much.
Who are they playing?
I haven't been looking. I forget who they playing, but they play. Oh, Utah. My boys at the game actually,
Ooh, they
and
could lose.
Utah too.
That could be a loss.
They showed tonight. Yeah, it definitely showed tonight. They bench definitely tore us up, George. That. I mean, it's hard to even talk about anything else because of that was so glaring. It was. Did you see the point where in the fourth quarter that all 26 of their points in the fourth quarter at one point was from the bench? I said, wait, what? Ain't no starter score? This is crazy. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. I hope Doc and the rest of them go back and watch this tape. And I mean, you got to just keep pressing it. Doc, and the coaching have to keep pressing the James to be aggressive. I know I read articles today that he was telling James that he needed to be more aggressive. And I hope he learns something from this because he can't just dick around. Excuse my French.
No, it's late night, man. We don't excuse nobody French. It's uncut. It's uncut when it's late night after a loss. Oh, y'all gonna hear a bunch of those. Y'all gonna hear a bunch of those.
I was baffled over how open them guys were shooting 3-pointers. Like,
It was
what is
times.
going on?
Nobody was guarding them. You wouldn't want to be in my house to hear me yelling at the TV. I was getting so mad. Why is nobody guarding that guy? I mean, he's like almost to the logo. Nobody's anywhere near him.
And then it was crazy. It was a couple of shots that guy, I don't say his name, had that he caught it and was like, oh, I'm open. He had time to tie his sneakers, set his feet. He waved to his mom and then shot it. I'm like, golly, what the?
And made it.
And he made it. And it was deep too. He was hitting deep joints today. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We went into a back-to-back and went 1-1. That's most teams want to go at least 1-1 in the back-to-back. I would love to have gone 2-0. I think we were very capable of going 2-0 today in this back-to-back, but we can't cry over spilled milk, man. The game is over. The game is over, and we're on to the next. At least we get a day of rest to get and be
Tobias
back.
new car wasn't on the show. He's played like crap.
That's what it was. I told you he didn't watch today.
He said, I ain't gonna play good. Nobody gonna simp on me.
I don't think that Joel's going to play Wednesday.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's Cleveland, and I think that we can beat Cleveland without Joe, so I think he'll sit. I think he'll sit too. I think he'll sit. I think we can beat that team without Joe, so I think he'll sit. The only thing is, what will the rotation look like? Are we starting DeAndre Jordan? Will Bassey get in the game? What is the lineup going to look like?
That's a good question. Bassey's been playing down there with the G League, so he's not even. He'll probably be Millsap.
We all, because we pride ourselves in being unbiased. We don't nobody getting passes around here.
Yeah. It's just so many things I could dissect on this because it was somebody posted in 624/7. I check every once in a while on timeout. Like Doc don't never call timeouts when a team is on a run. Like he waits till it's 18-3 to call a time. It could be 10-0 and it'd be a 10-0 run and he'd be like, all right, keep going. 12-0, keep going. Oh, 12-2. Oh, I'm definitely sitting back down. All right, 14-2. Yeah, I'll stand back up. 16-2. Damn. All right, 18-2. All right, call timeout, man. We got to get this.
Same thing with the kid on the bench. Like, how you let that man like before you like that kind of like coexist on what you're saying? You don't call a timeout because they're leaving this guy wide open. We're watching it on TV. I'm sure you see how wide open that kid is while you're sitting right there next to the court. And you don't call a timeout to try to make some type of adjustment? Jesus.
He's stuck in his ways. I'm not gonna highlight your comment right now, Ant, because I want to address this one. But Glenn is old. He's stuck in his ways. He's the type of coach that says, "I'm going into the game to do this, and this is what I'm gonna do, no matter what the other team does to stop it." I think that my game plan is better than what they can do, so I'm sticking with it. And he gets stuck in his ways. He gets stuck in his ways.
And he's like, "I'm gonna make them figure it out." Well, that's not helping anybody because they're not figuring it out, and we're gonna lose. So, good job, buddy.
So, as I said, 15 games left. We got a couple
hold on,
minutes left to go through it.
Oh, he's saying predict our record. I was about to say
Yeah,
on the last 15 games. On the last 15 games, we're 10-5.
No. I think he's saying, what's our final 15 record? Like, what's the prediction for the next 15?
For the last 15 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the last 15. So we're at Cleveland. I think we win that game. We played Dallas. At home, though, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
I'm
not even gonna say what the record's gonna be. I'm just gonna name the game. So we got at Cleveland, Dallas and Toronto at home. Dallas, Toronto, Miami at home. Toronto and Miami is a back-to-back.
Another one with traveling, right?
Yes. No, so those are both at home. No, both of those that back-to-back is at home. But then we take our West Coast swing. We go to the Lakers, to the Clippers, to Phoenix, and then Milwaukee at home. That is a rough 4-game stretch. Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, I just said we play Dallas, Toronto, Miami right before that.
Right.
We can go 2-2 easily on that.
On the West Coast swing? Yep. Yeah, we'll beat the Lakers.
We'll probably beat the Clippers.
The Clippers game is going to be rough. I'll be the Clippers fight. But I still, if I'm betting my money, I'm picking us over the Clippers.
Yeah.
That Phoenix game, we're going to
Phoenix
have our best basketball.
That's going to be
the best
tough.
basketball we ever played against Phoenix. And that Milwaukee game, again, the only good thing about that 4-game stretch is we got days in between each game. There's no back-to-backs in that situation. It is all within a day of each other. So that's good. But then it eases up a little bit. We got Detroit, Charlotte, Cleveland, Indiana, Toronto, Indiana, Detroit. So we get hit hard with some tough matchups, but then it does ease up going into the playoffs. And maybe that's where if our seeding is solidified, that's where we'll get a couple of days of rest for our stars.
Yeah. I mean, if we can come up with half the wins of the tough games and then win all those easy ones at the end, we'll be in good shape.
You say 11-4, Nas. What? Real quick, Nas. What's your 4 you got us losing in that? If I had to pick losses, I'm gonna go with your 11-4. If I had to pick losses, I would say Phoenix, Milwaukee, Dallas, and maybe Miami.
I'm gonna give you my prediction. We just sat here and talked about resting players, and Embiid might not play. Mm-hmm. We're going 10-5 the last 15.
Book it. I'm letting y'all know now. If we go 10-5 the last 15 games, Jose will remember this on April 10th, and he will remind you that he said 10-5 for the last 15.
And I've been in first place in the over and unders for a long time, right?
Well, look, man. I actually lost the tally, so we're gonna start over. So the last 15 games we're gonna do over unders, and I gotta start.
We gotta take the resting into consideration. So I'm gonna add 1 to your record. 10-5.
Yeah, those are the 4 games I said. Exact 4 games I said. No, exact 4 games I said. But I mean, we can't, like I said, we can't crowd and spill milk, man. We gotta lock in and focus on Cleveland. We got Cleveland on Wednesday. On Wednesday in Cleveland.
Is that a 7:00 game?
Yes, it is 7:00 Eastern.
All right.
So y'all already know where to come for the content. Please be here 30 minutes before that game. We will be here in the
dust
meantime,
it off, guys.
In the meantime, in between time, do not forget to tune into Sixers Off Night Talk with Sabri Latine and Brandon Hine, also on Sixers 24/7. But for our show, we want to let y'all know that we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter.
Good night, Ron. Have a good night.
Too pissed off to stay on the night. We about to get off, Ron. Stay for the last part.
Ron, I get that totally.
Again, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe on all those platforms, man. It goes a long way. And please, please, please don't forget to do what, Jose?
Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend.
Do you even got the energy to give it to us in Spanish?
Somebody got to tell people where we at, though.
You already told us where we were at.
No. Besides those sites, I think he's talking about us being at your mama house.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause if you ain't here,
we don't know where you are.
we don't know where you are.
And if we go 10, if we go
So,
10 to 5 real quick.
All my amigas.
What does that leave us at? If we go
No
10,
te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa. Hey, look at Aunt Sims with the wepa. Let's go. Oh, gee.
Hey, everybody! I want to give a special shout out to our Eat Sleep Sixers mama. She's not doing so great right now. She's a little heart hurt, so we want to send her all of our love. Love you, mama.
Appreciate that. I will
Yes, we
definitely.
do.
She's
Yes,
probably
we do.
watching, but if she's not watching, trust me, she hears your prayers. John.
Don't forget, Mom. I'll make sure that I'll double tell a friend. Got you.
Again, we're 41-26, guys. 41-26. Even if we finish 9-6 in the last 15, we'll be a 51 team. So keep your heads up, man. Keep your heads up. I'm
Yep.
salty right now too, but it is what it is. It is
what it
You got to take it real quick before we get off. You got to take in consideration, and I said this earlier. All right. The Eastern Conference is trash. Trash can. You look at the standings, like literally, look at the standings. Look at the teams that are leading the division. Then look at the teams behind them. Then you look at our own division, and
It's all
look
our
how
division.
close. There's 5 teams in our division.
It's all our
4
division.
4 out of our conference. Look at the division. Look at it.
It's all our division in the Eastern Conference playoff race, for real. It's
Right.
just our division.
It's just our division. Besides New York, who stink badly, the rest of the teams in our division are in the playoff race.
Something in the water here. All right, y'all.
We out
Have
of
a
here,
good
man.
night.
We out of here.
See.
It was a good one. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Keep your heads up. Eat Sleep Sixers. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go. Everybody have a good night. Peace out.
Good night.
See you on the next one.